On a dramatic evening in May 2025, history was made on live television. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt committed the single misstep that would cost her career dearly. It occurred during a Fox News special regarding world leadership. The limelight was intended to showcase America's strength, but instead, it exposed its deepest fault lines. Karoline went head-to-head against President Ibrahim Traoré, appearing on satellite from Africa. Asked for his response to the increasing influence of Africa, he dismissed her outright, referring to her as nothing more than a charismatic dictator who gained office by coup and depends on propaganda. Ibrahim was serene at first. Then he changed tone. "Miss Leavitt, thank you for at last revealing your genuine opinion. Now, let me clear some things up." What ensued was a masterclass of devastation. Ibrahim returned fire with facts, democratic elections with 89% turnout, attested to by 23 international observers. He enumerated health and education reforms, a 127% GDP leap, poverty reduced almost in half, infant mortality by 50%, all authenticated by U.S. agencies themselves. When Karoline attempted to interrupt, Ibrahim shut her down, and then he turned the script around. He contrasted Africa's progress with America's failures, its dismantled healthcare, abysmal poverty, and electoral college, which some deem undemocratic. If your country, with a budget 200 times larger than ours, can't solve simple issues, what right have you to advise us on leadership? He challenged. The crowd was shocked. And then the first bombshell: Ibrahim had unveiled secret documents that demonstrated the CIA had expended $67 million attempting to destabilize African regimes, including his. When Karoline had professed ignorance, Ibrahim struck harder. "You are a representative of this administration. Whether you knew or not, you are complicit." He was not finished. The second bombshell: Karoline's own relatives had Greystone Mining Investments, a company that lost lucrative contracts as a result of Ibrahim's reforms. He charged that she was employing her public office to serve private vendetta. She broke up, live, on the air. And then the punchline. Ibrahim asserted the CIA had attempted to kill him 3 times. The studio went silent. "You call me illegitimate," he said. "But your own government sponsors coups, smear campaigns, and plots to kill. Who is really illegitimate here?" Karoline dissolved into tears and ran from the studio. Ibrahim concluded with words ringing around the world. "Real leaders face truth. Corrupt politicians run when exposed." In minutes, there were hashtags bursting around the world. Number Ibrahim truth, number Karoline destroyed, number CIA exposed. Producers panicked at Fox. Trump blew his top at the White House. The CIA locked down, and in Congress, leaders called for explanations. Soon after, investigations confirmed everything. Documents, memos, whistleblowers, it was all real. Even worse, emails proved Karoline knew more than she admitted. Signed CIA authorizations carried Trump's name. Impeachment hearings were launched. Indignation raged across the globe. 47 nations condemned America. 23 expelled U.S. diplomats. The African Union severed ties. China and Russia intervened with help. Meanwhile, Ibrahim's international reputation soared. Universities awarded him, and he was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. Domestically, 73% of Americans approved Trump's impeachment. Karoline herself was charged with a crime and financially devastated as Greystone Mining fell apart. And then, the pivot. Ibrahim spoke to the United Nations, before a then record-breaking audience of more than 2 billion. "6 months ago, I was labeled an illegitimate dictator," he declared. "Today, the world knows who really threatens democracy." He initiated the African Renaissance Initiative, bringing all 54 nations together in a historic call for independence from foreign influence. America's grip on Africa collapsed. Trillions were lost. Even friends started questioning us integrity, and, in the grand finale of irony, he established the Karoline Leavitt Institute for Diplomatic Accountability in his capital city. "Her name," he stated, "will remind future diplomats never to confuse arrogance with competence." Meantime, Trump, to be tried, bitterly acknowledged in an interview that African kid ruined everything, in prison, serving an 8-year sentence. Karoline saw Ibrahim receive his Nobel Peace Prize. His last words were a knife to the heart. Sometimes our worst enemies present us with our best gifts. Karoline cried, the world was altered forever, and learned never to underestimate a young African hero with the truth.